This is Lenny Tweeden for Our Story Out of the Past, Martin County, and we have some excellent historical segments that we're going to be watching.
No.
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
We have a lot more interesting things over in Faribault County than anything you have over here.
Not since I left Fairmont County.
Oh, no, you stubborn old Norwegian, no.
We have much better historical segments, and to prove that to you right now, we're going to take a look at a historical segment from Martin County.
All right.
Welcome to Our Story Out of the Past. Today I'm going to visit with Nita Borchardt. She's a Fairmont native, and she's also a Radio City Rockette. And I think we'll start, if you can just kind of give us a little bit of background of how you got started with dance. I think I have an idea about that.
Okay.
But if you can kind of trace from the beginning up to where you're at right now.
Okay. Well, I graduated from Fairmont High School in 1995. Been dancing with my mother ever since I was 3. Actually, she was pregnant while she was dancing with me. So I say I've been dancing longer than since I was 3. But
Sure.
I studied with my mom. I student taught for her. And when it was time to graduate, I put in my applications for a couple different schools and went down to Oklahoma City University. I had to audition to get into that school. And we worked on a dance routine, my mother and I performed it and was accepted into the dance program and received a scholarship and went to school down there. So.
Okay, and that was like a 4-year college?
4-year college, yeah.
Okay.
I studied musical theater, tap, jazz, ballet, singing, acting, received a Bachelor of Performing Arts degree in dance.
Okay, well, good. Then right out of college, where did you go?
I was fortunate to be hired right out of college with a cruise ship. So I worked with Royal Caribbean, toured with them for 9 months, and moved to New York after that.
What drew you to New York, or what was your
Well,
motivation there?
a dancer has very limited amount of cities that they can choose from for work.
Okay.
Vegas was one, New York was another, and Orlando was the third. So, and Chicago as well, actually. But I chose New York. I was ready for the challenge.
Okay.
So I moved out there.
Then that's where you became a Rockette?
Yes, I auditioned about 2 months after I moved to New York. I went to an audition at Radio City Music Hall for the first time with over 300 women.
Really?
And was fortunate enough to be accepted into the department of the Rockettes.
Okay, how many Rockettes are there?
There's over 200. Yeah, we have 80 girls in New York City, and then we have the rest of the girls spread out throughout the United States.
Okay, so then all 80 perform at the same time when you have a show?
We have 2 casts in New York. We have a gold and a blue. The blue
Okay.
performs in the morning, the gold performs at night.
Okay.
And there's 36 girls on stage at one time.
Okay. Now this sounds to me like this is kind of a rigorous job.
It is, yeah.
Is this like an everyday thing where you're practicing every day and
Everyday
you're performing
thing. Yep.
daily, or
6 days a week we
Really?
perform, and we rehearse for 3 weeks prior to opening the show. We have what we call Rockette Boot Camp, and it is just that. For all the new Rockettes, they come early, and we learn all the choreography and go through a rigorous schedule. So.
how long would you normally be a Rockette?
It depends. We have women that have done the Rockettes for over 12 years, so
Really?
it all depends. As long as you can kick eye high, they'll take you back.
Well, you've probably had a number of different interviews.
Yes.
What are some of the interviews that you remember that are kind of notable in your mind?
When I danced in Minneapolis, Care 11, they did a special on me, actually, since I was
Oh,
a
really?
local girl.
Okay.
So that was really nice. That was a fun experience. And I've also, in New York, we performed on NBC. We did a special with Meredith Vieira on
okay.
the Today Show. So that
Really?
was a great experience as well. She actually danced with us on our opening night in New York.
Oh,
So she
I
kicked
bet
her
that was
heels up
something.
too. Yeah, it was pretty
Could she
fun.
keep up with you guys?
She could.
Really?
Yeah, she did so good. Yeah. It was always her dream to be a Rockette, but she was too short as well. But yeah, we had a good time.
Okay.
And this last year we performed with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which was a great experience
I'll bet that
as
was
well.
fun.
Yeah.
Sure. And I saw in some of the books that I was looking through something about 42nd Street.
Yes,
Tell us
that's right.
something about that.
Yep. I auditioned for 42nd Street when I lived in New York City and was fortunate enough to tour with them. We went to Japan for the summer, and then we toured the United States the rest of the year. And that was a great experience too. Of any
Really?
Broadway show I'd ever want to do, that would be the one. So I was fortunate enough to be able to do that.
Well, great. Do you have kids that ask how to become a Rockette or how to do what you're doing? What do you tell them, or what advice do you give them?
Well, you have to be well-rounded. You have to be able to do tap, jazz, ballet. You have to be able to sing. You have to be able to act. And of course, you have to be able to do your high kicks. That's required as well. There is a height requirement, 5'6.5" to 5'10.5". So they have to fit within that framework.
So there are some
of height.
limitations that you don't have a lot of control over.
Exactly,
Okay.
yeah.
Where are you at now? Where do you live now?
I'm in Las Vegas at the moment.
Okay.
So I commute back to New York City for the Rockettes and freelance in Las Vegas the rest of the year, teaching and doing other special events.
What do you see for your future?
Oh, wow. Well, this is my 7th year with the Rockettes.
Okay.
So I'll be performing my 8th this coming year. So I think I have one more in me, and then I would like to settle down in Vegas with my husband, and I'd like to open my own dance studio there next fall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Kind of follow after your mother's?
Exactly. She's my
Example?
inspiration.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, great. Great. Well, you know, I wish I could say that you probably got a lot of motivation in doing this from your 5th grade teacher, but I know for a fact he can't dance his way out of a paper bag.
Well,
So.
I learned other things from him.
Well, thank you. Talk about?
Yeah, it's definitely something that I'm proud of, for sure. I remember seeing the Rockettes with my mom in Minneapolis when they were there years ago, and I remember sitting in the audience and turning to her and saying, I want to be that one day when I grow up.
And there you are.
And there I am, yeah. It's taken a lot of hard work, and I've learned a lot from my mom especially, and also from my professors throughout the years. So.
I'm sure your parents are proud of you, and I think Fairmont and Martin County can be very proud of your accomplishments.
Well, thanks.
Well, we're glad to have you. Thank you very much,
Thank you very
Nita.
much.